impression about the game?
Well, I think it's going to be a tough match. We know them to be one of the powerhouses in like I was saying, we know them to be one of the powerhouses of African football when it comes to the Champions League. Now this is our first time of also entering into that competition, and nowadays if you look at the way the trend the Champions League or even the AFCON is taken, we don't have any minus in it again. Gone were the days when the moment you look at the list, you can easily predict who and who are going to qualify. But now the paradigm has shifted. So you can't underrate any team. So for us, we don't see ourselves as a newcomer, but then we are also going to play with them, although we know the type of team we are going to play with.
All right. Any question from the media? You mention your name and your media outfits. Very brief one.
For the purpose of my audience, I'll speak cheap. But you don't have to see me go and cry FM. When it comes to the North Africans now, Ghana no mushia no queenie and funny easy. Dear no catch your players, no say be more experience. I think for instance, what Bobo no action is will be. And then coming with you, that's to say we share an Nigerian side.
Oh, yeah, kind a lot. We had discussions on it. Say one, they don't, and say so I say, Omono pay their pedigree in African football. They command so much respect. Yes, they are a team we need to respect, but not on the field of play. And we've told them to be more confident. Omunya confidence is the same stage in a but whether a first time and also they may know a lot of things more than us, but then this is also our home, so we need to also try to take the advantage of playing home. And we don't have to see ourselves as said echo around, oh, North Africans, no, they are like that. You're winning against them. That this is the way they play. They come with their own playing and those kind of. It scares some people, but then we've let them understand that now the stage, I feel the first time I a big stage like that, so they should take advantage and then try to also make sure they make something out of the match.
From Ghana Premier League Extra. So your team from the knockout of right. So that's the first big test for them after you made the signings. We realize that they've considered in almost all the games, even in the league against Wichem United. Is that problematic to you as you're going into this big game?
Yeah, there were a lot of positives and then negatives during the top four. So now that is the essence of playing in those kind of games. You look at the mistakes you made in those matches and then you go back and then try to correct them. So we've taken note of that. But at the same time, we were also scoring in every game. So there we also need to make sure we also try to do that. But rather, if it's a defensive problem or if it's from the midfield, we try to reorganize the defense or the team defending. Sometimes when we concede, we take it as if the defense is from the defense alone. No, but it might even start from up front. So it's rather a team defending. This is where we have to look at it and then work on it.
Sellssi, Sahara Football. Coach, heading into this game, you are first-timers, obviously. First of all, any team news in terms of injuries that we should know of? Any player which is not available or something? And how have the preparations been like so far? Has it been difficult? What are some of the challenges, if any?
Yeah, in terms of injuries, I think we've lost one of our big guys in the middle, Foster J. he's been ruled out in the first league. Probably maybe he might get fit in the second game. But apart from him, I think the others are all manageable injuries. So for me, I think in terms of the injury, that is the extent that we have now. What?
Your name.
Yeah, no. For preparation, I think we've started almost 2 months ago. We came to Accra, and then also during the top 4, and then we went back to play the Champion of Champions before coming back again. So for me, I think we've done a lot of work, but all the same, I think it's still early days yet. But what we have for now, I think it's good.
Okay.
Coach, I just had someone to call the guys to radio and television.
Goldstars.
Goldstars, you're very new in Africa, but you as a coach and a player for Kumasi Asantoko Africa, they all could be there. How will your experience as a coach and a player for Kumasi Asantoko Wabo Africa now, both for Kotoko and Ghana? A bit more bear in mind on this team as you play JSK. Himself soon in JSK.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, on boy and ACCRA. Dating back to I think 93, 94 thereabout. But all the same, there are a lot of things. It still remains. JSK, over to Ghana, it's almost like Kotoko. They have a lot of fan, home-based supporters, and the team in itself. I think they've also won the Champions League before. And normally first now changes kakrabem first say almost say yako hono nenka baby ananka match na hono nenka ye free hodi yako baby ansana ya babak, but those days near the time na na nebe ma accommodation this anema. Now you have those things in your own hands. So for me but to say pure cheating, no, and I say be a first, maybe I say also in African football. I think say reduce to the minimum. So yes, weather and also a bit at the cold during the time. I think say then 7 p.m. But then no cramp time you born and do 10 p.m. You see, and that place is very cold. And with the national team, no the same thing they face you. But then because this is you can get a lot of them from the internet, the situation in terms of weather and then other things. So I won't necessarily do maybe also prepare. So for me, I think say a lot and I know maka in terms of say crowd that won't be meaty even when they are not doing well, you could see say home stadium full. So yes, they now understand the way I honor manage football now a lot. They spend a lot. They've invested a lot in their game. So you cannot take them for granted.
You do final 2 questions for coach. Then we move to Vincent Atenga.
Coach, Vincent Atenga. Who first need a new as good with Atenga and McCarthy and our 2 or 3 of them are on my ball. In African continent, Obama has or the South Africa or the medium Eco Africa, Asana or Goldstars. How would the experienced players impact on the younger ones now a woman, because with him the younger ones are Omunko Africa crowd a woman saying the old ones and the younger ones, their impact and then the advice that they will be giving to them.
I think the question is all directed to I think and also a bit to me, but at least say the women say younger ones are so situation we almost stage be that. So almost we see that they mingle and then they talk a lot. So for me, I think maybe he will get his time, so maybe he can answer the question.
Yeah, brother.
Please, my name is Bright of Samuel Flex TV. Coach, looking at the 2025-2026 season, Nigeria Premier League, GS Kabylie is 14th on the log. And do you think this game will be an easy game for Goldstars due to their position on the league?
Not at all. We don't have even to think about that. For me, it's nothing. I've seen what you're talking about, but then we still respect them a lot. And the table we are talking about is 3 weeks old. So it's nothing. We have just played only one game. And if you look at Real Madrid, sometimes you will not be playing well in their league, but when it comes to the Champions League, you will see a different Real Madrid. So for me, we are not thinking about that. They are a very strong side. We respect them, but then on the field of play, we will not say they are 14th on the table after 3 weeks, so we are going to walk over them. No, not at all. It's going to be a tough game. We understand that.
We will do the final one.
Coach, you take up on IT Vision FM. How do you know about your opponent and how are you approaching the game?
Oh, we've seen some about 2 or 3 of their games, and there's a lot that we've taken notice of. So we will make sure we try to work around that tapes that we have.
All right. If there is no